France is the country to overhaul international football. Amazing players being discovered every single year, with the old guard not slowing down at all. But check their 2 World Cup winning teams in 98 and 2018. And the smell of Africa comes from a mile away. But what if we take the Africans away from the French national team and then try to win a World Cup with the remaining players? Now that's a challenge. All subscribe to get cleaner pubes. Let's go. Before you start all the madness and saying I'm racist and that, first off, thank you. Secondly, do you know how hard it is to get this French team without African blood? Do you know how hard it is to take every single bit of quality coming from a black/brown man with African descent out of this team? You know how hard it gets? Because of the starting 11 right now, as I'm currently seeing it, is Rabiot and Theo Hernandez. And then 9 other fucking pagans. I mean, fair, there's Greasy Griezmann and then Benjamin Pavard right in the bench, but you get the point. As the current French team stands, I can't even fight off more than half of the team being still African blood. And the first call-up that I'm gonna have with this French team is gonna be disgusting. All the high overalls I'm gonna leave and leave me feeling queasy, just completely queasy and awkward about the first international break is basically absurd. Literal call-up for France right now for the 2026 World Cup in the US. We have a literal call-up. You're gonna see the difficulty that is gonna lie down when I take all the African blood away. Okay, African. This is the best we can do. Olivier Boscali is the best we can do. And just for clarity, people like Theo Hernandez, I know, like, he's not French. He's of course not French. Namesake. But for the whole sake of the whole challenge this is going to be attributed to, I'm only discounting Africans because the African blood is still very prevalent. Dude has no face anymore. He's not even that old. He's not even that old. Like, how old is Pogba in this shit? Like, hang on a second. He's 33! And he doesn't even have a face anymore. I don't even have options for left wing. Every single one of these options is already taken by other prevalent countries. So I'm left with Maxence Rocher at 64 rating and not even real. I just break. It took about 15 minutes. I already know how fucking cooked I am. My call up for the French national team heading to the 2026 World Cup, where we're gonna face titans of football, is this. Hear me out. Chevalier in goal. He's young plus skinhead, so that's the definition of he's white. Adding to the fact that he's an actual good goalkeeper with good potential. Benjamin Pavard, Lucas Hernandez, and Theo Hernandez. Like, that's a good backline. And then Jonathan Klaus, like Jonathan fucking Klaus at 33. This is my right back option, and I have no backup. Like, he's the only one. He's supposed to be our real deal for right back. This is the replacement for Jules Koundé. This is the replacement for Jules Koundé, and it's Jonathan Klaus. The midfield, Rabiot aside, is basically fished off the Ligue 1 bin. Benjamin André at 35, by the way, and Maximin Kakere from Lyon, relegated to League 2 Lyon as well, with a front line of Griezmann still hanging on to a thread of his quality, El Castillo and Tramoni. This team would not get European football in the Premier League and will probably finish below 10th. If this team was in the Prem, it would probably finish below 10th. You know how many old players we still have in this shit? Why don't you take all the spice of the Africans away from this team? I mean, I can't be sure about most of these guys because, like, the Northern Africans might be still here, like Algerians, Tunisians, Moroccans, like they might still be here. So let me know in the comments if I actually get some players wrong, like, because I'm probably gonna get. But we're taking the quality away, and we're left off with yeah. It's probably like the French team in the 50s and 60s that didn't achieve shit in World Cups apart from a 3rd place finish. And as soon as they started introducing the Africans, they started having the best results they could have ever had. The bench didn't really show any sign of improvement too. And as far as the reserves go, it's Rocher. Fucking Rocher. Our group is basically Nigeria, South Korea, and Morocco. 2 other countries France already knows how to exploit. We're in this for the biscuit. We're in this for the wins. I don't know how we're gonna fish them out, but we're in this. We're in this together. We can do this. First deal of business is Morocco. We ain't scaring no one anymore with this team. Like Didier Deschamps left a while ago, and we just left. Like, look at how white this team is. It's so fucking white. I made a fucked up this video like a tiny bit. I don't get it. How did we just beat Morocco 3-0 unchallenged? Griezmann scored, Benjamin André from midfield, and Del Castillo. We basically torn apart Morocco. We're the team without any seasoning. A team as boring as ever, and we just battered Morocco out of the way. We fucking did. Griezmann scores again, and Del Castillo again. The front three is actually showing their class. It doesn't matter if the Africans are still here. France is still going to be dominating then. They can play with the whites. They can play with the blacks, with the browns, with the yellows. They can play with all the colors of the fucking rainbow. And they're still going to provide the best results they can. This leaves me pissed. Like, is France going to reach a certain point that they're not going to be favorites to the World Cup anymore? Because this team shouldn't be favored for shit. This is what I would expect. Like, Dramoni scores, but we drew with Nigeria. You see, this is what I would expect most of the time. But still 7 points and we're through to the round of 16. And we're facing Romania. At least give me a challenge. Like, if the video finishes with the first fucking season, the first World Cup I'm ever gonna play with the whiteys, and how is this even interesting? It just proves the wrong theory. That France can basically play even with the white folks. No, I went for semi match. Fuck. The time wasting is for real. Gamoni with twice and Terrier get 3-1 against Romania. We're into the last 8. We're into the quarterfinals. It's seemingly the white people are taking over, but now it gets to the real business end. We're facing Germany, who, unlike us, are still using the African prevalent, are still using the brown and blacks. They're still using the chocolate folks, and they're better off because of it. How the fuck did Brazil get knocked out in the groups? Nah, this is shameful. This is bullshit. I call BS. Like, this is fucking bullshit. No, in a group with Netherlands and Serbia, and we get third. No. My country hasn't steeped this low since I don't know, fucking 1950. Like, there's no fucking way. I call BS. If we beat Germany, then the theory stands above everything. Even with the white people, we can still win the World Cup. Like I thought so. For the youth scout, hiring on France territory, on the French grounds, we're looking for the best possible Caucasian talent. What has my life come to? I'm screaming at a fucking microphone about segregation. In France! I'm screaming about segregation in France. Like, how does my life just go into this? Euro qualifiers are coming up and I'm still holding on to the white folk. We're gonna launch a country album next week and it's gonna be all parlez-vous français. We're gonna parlez-vous like white people. Hey, my name is Joe. I like, sports cars. I don't know, is that how white people say? Is that how I'm supposed to sound like? I don't know, I might be out of touch with any race. We're drawn in with Denmark, Scotland, Ireland, and Sweden. By the rate we are doing, if we don't make the Euros, I'm gonna get sacked and fired and then bombed in the Eiffel Tower. And then, like every single monarch in the 18th century, probably have my head cut off and shown to the public in Paris. So, I better fucking qualify. I really want to take the piss. Make this fucking quick. Come on. The Ireland match. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. It's a travesty. How the fuck is this team not beating Ireland? I know it's all the white folks and basically comparative to French squads of the past, it's the worst squad they had in decades and centuries. Are you saying you cannot beat Ireland with a team like that? You can't even do that. Is that an oversight to the past manager? Get the fuck out of my sight. David Pratt. Guess what? Wrong ethnicity. Aaron Belcourt, you're the wrong ethnicity, the wrong hair, and bitch, you're 5 foot at 14. Look at Michaud though, he's bang average, he's 15, the prime age to pick up a lady, and he's good enough. Not amazing, not the best, not world class, decent. And that's what matters in our team. Victor Olivier is a bit better than I expected, but at the same time, is what we need at the moment. And Samuel Leo is kind of trash, but I mean, he's white and he's French. Get in. The Wall Street Journal's gonna kill my ass. Oh my fucking god. Scotland Scotland! Everyone in Scotland is basically drunk all the time. There's no. That's why the youth academy pathway has to be it. You know there's a limited amount of World Cups in this shit. There's like 4 World Cups in this whole simulation. I have 15 years to win at least one. To get a 3rd start into that badge. A win for the white French! We've beaten Denmark in their own fucking backyard. White on white crime and white French prevailed. More white on white crime, assassination ready to be made because we're facing Sweden. And guess what? They have Anthony Elanga. They have a couple black dons in there. So it's not technically 100% white, but at the same time, it's still white on white crime. It's crime because it rhymes. I tried to rhyme this like this one, I'm gonna die. The black guy tried to do the sauce and shit, but the white French prevail. Del Castillo, a hidden gem and top scorer of this French national team. Let me tell you, 4 goals in the World Cup and now battling through in the European Championships. Del Castillo's proving his fucking worth, I tell you. And beat Scotland with Rabia. Woo! This is my shit. This is my shit. European qualifications already on process. I don't know if we're already qualified. We lost 3-0 to Denmark. No give a shit about that. We won so many matches. It's far from fucking over in this thing. Busquets found 30 fucking players in France. It's gonna be like a mix of races all around. So it better be fucking nice. It's 5-star experience, 5-star judgment. You better bring the goods, Busquets. You better bring the fucking goods. Yeah, most players already signed for different clubs. Like, even one to sign for fucking St. Pat's in Ireland. This dude signed for fucking Korean team. He'd rather go to Korea than wait for a call from me. And I'm the manager of fucking PSG. I can guarantee you Charles Benoit going to Argentina to play for Lanús. He doesn't know a single word of fucking Spanish. I can really guarantee this shit. Now this is what I call a generational fucking talent. James LeBron, white as fucking snow in the clouds, 17 years old, ready for promotion, 61 to 75 rating, 94 potential maximum cap. Holy shit. I've never seen a dude. No. Pause. $6.5 million of value, and he's not even out of the fucking youth academy. 6.5 million of value, and he's still in his teens, still in the academy. This is our very own Jesus Christ. The rest of you boys have a lot to learn. I mean, some of you boys don't really have a lot to learn because like they were born black. But to us doing it here and to talk about only the white boys, Castel is the only one that comes even close. LeBron is here to stay and here to cause fucking mayhem. Promote every single one of these guys that are showing the high potential and high ratings to the PSG first team, because now they're gonna be eligible to continuously salvage the badge of the French national team. And on the next qualifiers, if not the next European Championships, I can already tell you, James LeBron is in that fucking squad. He's the surprise pick, like Benjamin Pavard was in the 2018 World Cup. He's here to fucking make a mark right as the get-go. Fuck. Nah, the fuck. What the fuck? No. What happened? I qualified for the Euros, you fucking muppet. Bro, these people on the charge of the France FA actually fucking sacked me because of me topping the European Championship qualifiers. They actually sacked me. We were on a fucking run. I know we were going a completely different direction, just getting all the white people. But there was no sackable offense. I was kind of shit in the World Cup, I know. But I topped the European qualifiers. There's no fucking way you had a better replacement in mind. Didier Deschamps just fucking retired with his family. There's no other French coach that would have done the job that I was doing with the white people. But guess what? I never fucking die. I'm in this for the long haul, baby. I'm in this for the long haul. This is my European Championship glory, and I ain't intending to fail. Oh, but they had to put all the other French people back into their place. Please tell me I can at least have time to get the squad to change. I don't want to use the squad, the other squad. Please tell me I can. Oh no. Can I at least just change the squad? Can I do that, please? Let me do that. Let me do it. Change the squad, bruh. Let me change the squad. I want to oh no. I realize this so fucking late as well. Now I have to go with the fucking black people now. It messes up my whole dynamic. Well, fuck you. if you were to sack me and hide me back just so I had to play with the black people, because that's what, this is a fucking mob mentality shit. All the French people are like, oh, our best players are black, Mbappe, he's the GOAT, Bradley Barcola, Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembele, they're all fucking sick, I wanna lick their cocks. Guess what? This ain't about my life. This ain't about what I have to do. And if you cannot accept that, I can't be manager of France. You don't deserve me. Goodbye. And let me prove my point right now that nobody can do what I was doing with the French team on the qualifiers, and that I was gonna... Just tell you, LeBron is getting there. For World Cup 2030, you're gonna see a version of LeBron you've never seen out of any footballer in the world. I can't wait for LeBron 2030. It's gonna be fucking gigantic. One LeBron retires, the other one is right next in line. And no, I don't mean his son. Alright, carry on. The more LeBron keeps on getting ready, warmed up for 2030. Ready in January, like, this dude is gonna be fucking surreal. There's no reason why we're not invited, quote unquote, for the World Cup. Because there wasn't any qualifiers, and there's about fucking 48 teams into that shit. And if I'm not wrong, this FIFA has about like 48 national teams. So like, don't fucking play. Don't fucking play with me. No fucking way. Nah. Where's the World Cup? Where's the World Cup again? It's gonna be like the same case of last time. They're just gonna end up like waiting. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're facing Denmark. Hopefully they didn't sack me. Yeah, they didn't, and we can actually call up people for the World Cup now. But thankfully Chevalier, for instance, like he's as good. Yeah, he's as good as the black people. So that's fucking peak. Squad is officially assembled for the March of 2030. Against Denmark, here's the artillery. A much improved Chevalier in goal in his prime. Benjamin Pavard, Lucas Hernandez. Same old backline to provide all the favors. Haven't dropped an overall in years. Instead of the fucking puke cause or some fucking weirdo, is Durand. 92 pace. Durand. Hernandez fucking captain. Then midfield Chotard, Yile, Youth Academy, Region fucking masterpiece from Lyon, and then James LeBron. Then we finished the beautiful life with Akuyoshi at right mid, Walter on the left, renewed, Regen from Lille, and Paris, 20 years old, monster fucking finisher from Marseille. This team, the fucking sky's the limit. The sky is white, the skin is white, everything. The world's gonna be white tonight. Now our group has a bit more credibility. Fucking Portugal, Ghana, and Denmark. And guess what? First match is already spraying the fucking Danes with that white bitch flower. We ain't in the gang attacks anymore. This is a fucking school shooting. That's how white kids know how to pull up their ball. Show me white kids. Dominate those Danes. Oh. No, I think me missing Euro 2028 may be a lack of chemistry within the squad, because Denmark 4-1 to Denmark. Like, if that was to Denmark, what are Portugal gonna do with us? Portugal's already hammering for the kill blow right now. You're telling me we're not even gonna pass the group? Like, the team ain't even that bad. Beat Portugal. Rafael Leão, Nuno Mendes, João Neves, Giovanni Quenda, and we splashed into them. Smash and grab, yeah, they had 7 shots, we had 3, and we scored all 3, but Paris Akliushi Chotard, like, easy fucking dub, easy life. So how we ended up raped by the Danes, I didn't even understand how aggressive the Danes can be. I thought there were no crimes happening in Denmark, but they just raped us legally. But no matter. The match against Ghana is where everything goes down. Until we still have a negative goal difference, so a draw might be enough for us to bow out the competition. Yeah, a win is the only thing sufficing. Like, we need to head to the Africans, going against against the French motor. Yeah, we're out. We're 100% out. Walter, you tried on the left wing. You fucking tried, but 7 fucking shots, only 2 go in. Only fucking 2 go in. Yeah, we're fucking done for. We're so done. I mean, it depends on the Portugal match, but we're fucking done for. I know. No. We survive. How the fuck did we Holy shit. That one against Portugal saved us. Holy fuck. -1 goal difference and we still go through. The group leaders had 4 points. I don't know how. How was that allowed to happen? Ghana were fucking stupid shit. Not a single win. Not a single fucking win. They had a better goal difference than us in Portugal. What matters is we're facing Polska right at the doorstep of the round of 16. I mean, again, now with Polska, it's not like against Sweden. There's a fake Swedish person in there. It's white on white crime. It's white on white crime. School shooters against school shooters. Salt and pepper versus salt and pepper. Like, I'm comparing apples to apples right here. It's all white versus all white. We're so fucking stupid. I should have played this match. I should have fucking played this match. Oh. You know how boring international football is when you don't accomplish anything? Because now I have to simulate this whole calendar year of doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go invest in the youth academies again. That's the only shit I can do. Am I really gonna have to do this shit again? You know how many white French people I can find, and you know how many white French people I can find that know how to play football. It's weird. It's really hard. Apart from Griezmann, do you know how hard it is to find a French guy that is also white that can dribble? It's basically like pop star industry in Hollywood trying to find the next Justin Bieber. Like, you know how hard that shit is? It's the next day. I still feel so crushed by everything that happened in World Cup 2030. Apparently my white guys ain't good enough to take over the world. Guess what? They did it in the 20th century. They did it in the 19th, on the 18th, on the 17th, on the 16th. Every single century, bar the 21st, they've taken over the fucking planet. And you're telling me now that on the 21st, the whole thing just gone out of hand. It's the woke agenda. It's the fucking woke agenda going against my team. We're getting knocked out because people don't like white people. What were we done to you? None of these people were slave owners. That's a lie. I know Benjamin Pavard keeps a couple of people in his basement, but apart from Benjamin Pavard, none of these people own slaves. We're being demolished for being the people we are, for having the skin. I'm not gonna bring this up. I feel already disgusted by this. One thing's for certain, LeBron can only grow and grow and grow. The same thing for Gile. The same thing for Cher. And the same thing for Paris and Walter's 20. Holy shit, Walter's 25. Qualifiers is Croatia, Germany, Norway, Northern Ireland. A bit more difficult than the last qualifiers. Out of one of us, Croatia and Germany are sticking their white flag and not attending Euro 2032. I can also just say Haaland and Odegaard are in the mix to miss out on this too. And guess what? We're facing them first up. It's white on white crime now. We're staying in Paris. You gotta wait for your Paris. And I thought, well, if I could take us in the shot right now, I don't think we can work this out on the terrace. There's more time. Every single time Paris scores, we just chant fucking Paris by the Chainsmokers. And I actually like that song. I actually like that fucking song. That's an actual pleasurable time for me. LeBron and we're staying in Paris to get away from your parents. And I flew out of 2 wins, and against the Germans too that knocked us out of the fucking World Cup. You beat that fucking horse. Beat that fucking horse. How? Parlez-vous français? Da. That's like yes in Croatian, I think. I don't really think. I can't be certain. LeBron bags another one. See you in 2026, my liege. I'm gonna avenge for that fucking goal you scored against my country. Northern Ireland again. Salvage the red button. He scored in the first half too. We're staying in Paris to get away. It's always to get away from the parents, bro. It's always to get away from the parents. Like Paris is the new fucking G right now. Del Castillo was the G from the first generation. Second generation is now Paris time. Another one. Even I would have been joking about this and exaggerating about this, but it's been nothing but W's this whole fucking Euro qualifiers. Listen, I'm out there trying to murder every single one of you countries. You have no doubt of what you're messing with. Well, this is colonizing. This is fucking colonizing Napoleon Bonaparte fucking empire. We're taking over Europe and then taking over the fucking world. Everyone out there speaking French, I parlez-vous français, je m'appelle fucking twat. This squad will really grow. I mean, we're already seeing Hernandez and Pavard dropping like flies, and so is Theo. We need a better like defensive backline if we want to survive at this level. I'm already gonna put Esteve on Pavard's place. Hopefully the drop kind of like lowers it down as time goes on, because usually the young ones, the good young French ones, are on a different ethnicity and different race, so we don't even have that much to maneuver. Win over Norway with goals from Volta, LeBron, and LeBron. We, as white France, totalitarianism, Napoleon on this bitch, away from the monarchy, have gone 8 out of 8, qualifying for Euro 2032 on a masterful display Masterful display. Check the fucking table. Even check the table for me to prove that I'm shitty on these motherfuckers. Look at this. Look. You can't look at this because the table is always fucking blind. But you get the fucking memo. It's 8 out of wins. 8 games. 8 wins is fucking perfection. Okay. Now I need to honestly, like, pack it serious. This is the reason why you're gonna see the calendar. You're gonna see the fucking calendar. You're gonna see the calendar. This is why I simulated up until January. Because I knew this shit was going to happen again. I knew this shit was going to happen again. This game is so fucking broken into the head. Why have a national team fucking option in your game for career mode? I didn't lose a single game. Never mind that. I won every game in the Euro qualifiers. Every single game. But now is more on to like just playing the white people. This is personal now. This is basically because of the game. They always sack me before the Euros. And I still don't know why. It's broken. It's like the formula of the fucking game. They don't want me to stick around with the same fucking country. Oh my god, it's so dumb. The fucking shit you make me do. This is the 4th contract I signed for France. 4 contracts. In like fucking 6-7 years. I don't want this to be my life. Of just constantly having to just sign new contracts. Give me an extension instead of sacking me and making a shit for the press. And now I have to go back to the fucking Euros that we're gonna play in the summer. And guess what? I have to get the white people again to call up. And it's just wasting time for just sake of wasting time. Lining up like this. No, wait, hang on a second. No. Put water back into this mix. Water into. Isn't there another one? Yeah, Akliush. I forgot about Akliush. Put him right there. And there it stands. The full-fledged French team that's going all the fucking way.
It's easy to give up. You know,
Hell
it's
yeah.
easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm done. I ain't going.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I don't feel like going to work. I'm done.
Yeah, man.
It's easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
Good morning. Whoops, it's raining. Hold on a minute. There. I thought I'd talk to you a little bit this morning about, oh, by the way, this is a new computer and it does all kinds of things, so I have to be careful. I'm not the sharpest tack in the box when it comes to this new equipment. You're talking to a guy, or a guy is speaking to you now, that started driving a Model A car. I remember the first jet airplane and many first things. The Iceman delivering ice to an icebox, taking it off of a mule-drawn wagon. So, but I'd like to speak to you a little bit this morning about young people in particular. about accomplishing things. When I was young, as you know, I had a difficult childhood, but there's no excuse for people not being able to do what they want to do. You can do anything that you want to do. For example, as I've told you before, I lived in the back of an old car. I taught myself to read and write. So if you're young, don't give up. Don't say the world is just against me. That's not true. I taught myself to read and write. I've had 5 books published. I went to college, got a little bit of college. I've studied scripture for many, many years. I've raised 5 children. I've buried a mother, father, sister, brother, wife, and daughter. So a person can accomplish anything that they want. One time, to prove to myself that I was not an ignorant person, I bought a blackboard. And I purchased a correspondence course for computer programming, and I completed it with the blackboard. So, forge ahead. Don't stop. Never stop learning. Always reach out to better yourself, because when you do that, things expand. You understand more. You're happier. You're healthier. This old saying that if you don't use it, you lose it, is absolutely true. If you don't use that brain that God put in your head, one of these days you'll be sitting on a front porch somewhere and you won't hardly know what's going on. So don't give up. If times are hard, good things nor bad things last forever. But most generally, we are in control of our own destiny. And when I say that, I mean this. If you're not getting ahead, you need to do something to allow yourself to get ahead. For an example, excuse me, if you want a good job, if you want a secure future, you have to have something to offer a prospective employer. Now, I'm not saying you need a PhD or a master's degree, but you do have to have something to offer. There's going to be a time in this country that people that know how to work with their hands, plumbers, electricians, carpenters, cement layers, machine operators, mechanics, people that know how to work with their hands are going to be in great demand. Yes, it's true. You have to have education and training to be an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. But I'll tell you the truth. I spent 60 years working. I was successful. I've started a couple of businesses. I'm not a wealthy man, but I'm a guy that came from living in the back of an old car to having a nice retirement and to be able to talk to you on this thing. So I'm going to close, but I just wanted to share that with you this morning. Young people, I love you. I do. I love young people. My grandmother always said, you know, when a baby smiles, the angels sing. And that's true, I believe. But young people, you're the backbone of this country. You're the backbone of the world. I don't care if you're in Asia, Africa, Korea, Japan. I don't care where you are, the United States. You are the leaders, the future leaders of this world. So reach out. Be yourselves. Don't be afraid to go after what you need. So I love you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Nothing better than winning the World Cup with France, with basically white people. It's so good to feel this euphoria that every being in my system is going overdrive. We just won the World Cup with France. Only using white people from France. Basically, all French, 100% French people. There's nothing that can take my victory. Oh my God.
Ela senta na pica branca. Ela senta na pica preta. Ela senta na pica branca. Ela senta na pica preta. Ela queria ter duas bucetas e sentar ao mesmo tempo na branca e na preta. Ela queria ter duas bucetas, duas bucetas.